The world of Chinese drama is no stranger to emotional roller coasters, but nothing could have prepared fans for the heart-wrenching moment that unfolded when Shen reacted to Dylan Wang's promise kept, a moment so raw and genuine, it left millions of fans across the globe in tears. The story of these two beloved stars, whose on-screen chemistry in the 2018 remake of Meteor Garden ignited a fandom frenzy, has always been one of speculation, adoration, and endless hope for something more. But this time, it wasn't just a scripted scene or a fleeting fan service interaction. It was a real-life exchange that struck a chord so deep. It reverberated through social media platforms like Weibo, Instagram, and Twitter, leaving hashtags like #Daishin and #MeteorGardenCouple trending worldwide. So, what exactly happened? Why did Shen Yu's reaction to Dylan Wang's gesture move so many to tears? Let's dive into this emotional saga, and as we go, I invite you to reflect. What is it about their bond that keeps us so captivated? Have you ever felt a connection to a celebrity moment that hit you this hard? Share your thoughts as we unravel this story. It all began with a promise. Not the kind made in the glitzy world of drama scripts, but one rooted in the quiet, steadfast support that Dylan Wang and Shen Yu have always shown each other. Fans of the duo, affectionately dubbed Daishin by their loyal following, know their history well. Cast as Dao Mingxi and Dong Shankai in Meteor Garden, their electric chemistry turned a modern remake of a classic story into a global phenomenon. Dylan, with his brooding intensity and boyish charm, perfectly embodied the arrogant yet lovable air, while Shen Yu's portrayal of the headstrong, relatable Shankai won hearts everywhere. Off-screen, their playful banter, shared glances, and subtle gestures during interviews and promotional events fueled speculation about a real-life romance. But both stars, ever private, maintained they were just friends, close friends, yes, but nothing more. Or so they said. Have you ever shipped an on-screen couple so hard you scoured the internet for any hint of truth behind their chemistry? That's exactly what Daishin fans have been doing for years. Fast forward to August 2025, a time when both Dylan and Shen Yu are thriving in their careers. Dylan, now a household name and Louis Vuitton's house ambassador, has been busy filming a grand period drama, Live Long and Prosper, in Hongdian, while Shen Yu has been pouring her heart into an ambitious new project blending romance and moral depth. Despite their packed schedules, their bond has remained a constant source of fascination. Fans have clung to every interaction, a shared smile at an award show, a cryptic Weibo post, a rumored food truck sent to each other's sets. But nothing could have prepared them for the moment that unfolded in a recent interview with Dylan, where he spoke about a promise he'd made to Shen Yu years ago, one that he had finally kept. The details of the promise? He didn't spell it out explicitly, but his words were enough to send fans into a spiral of emotions. I always believe that the journey to the top is not a solitary one, he said, his voice soft but steady. There are people who push us from behind, reminding us of our original goals, and Shen Yu is one of them. What was this promise? The internet exploded with theories. Some speculated it was a personal vow from their Meteor Garden days, perhaps a pact to support each other's dreams no matter how far their paths diverged. Others wondered if it was tied to a professional milestone, like a commitment to work together again, or to dedicate a project to their shared legacy. Whatever it was, Shen Yu's reaction was what truly set hearts ablaze. In a post on her personal Weibo account, Shen Yu, known for her gentle aura and signature smile, wrote, "Love doesn't need to be announced to grow. But when someone keeps their word, it's like the world stops for a moment to let you feel it." Her words, cryptic yet brimming with emotion, were accompanied by a simple photo of her looking out at a sunset, her expression unreadable but deeply moving. Fans didn't need more to start crying. Have you ever read a social media post that hit you so hard it felt personal? What do you think Shen Yu meant by those words? The reaction was immediate and overwhelming. On Weibo, the hashtag Shen Yu Dylan Wang promise trended at #1 for hours, with fans sharing screenshots of old Meteor Garden clips, fan edits of their off-screen moments, and heartfelt messages about how this moment felt like a culmination of years of waiting. "This is better than any drama," one fan wrote, while another posted, "I'm sobbing because their bond is so real." It's not just a ship, it's a connection that's lasted through everything. Twitter and Instagram weren't far behind, with international fans creating threads dissecting every word of Dylan's interview and Shen Yu's post. Some pointed to a 2021 behind-the-scenes moment from the end, Season 2, where the duo's playful banter and fights hinted at a bond deeper than friendship. Others recalled a rumored vacation sighting, though neither star ever confirmed it. The speculation was endless, but one thing was clear. This wasn't just about a romantic ship. It was about two people who, against the chaos of fame, had held onto something sacred. What's your take? Do you think their bond is romantic, or is it a friendship so deep it feels like love? But not everyone was ready to celebrate. Some netizens, as always, stirred controversy. A few questioned whether the moment was a publicity stunt, pointing to the timing. Both stars have major projects in the works, and what better way to generate buzz? Others brought up Dylan's rumor relationship with a mystery woman in 2022, citing grainy photos of him holding hands with someone in a parking garage. If Dylan's been with someone else, why are we still shipping Daishin? One skeptic posted on Weibo. Yet, the majority of fans pushed back, arguing that Dylan and Shen Yu's connection transcends romantic labels. It's not about who they're dating, one fan wrote. It's about a promise they made to each other, and they kept it. That's what makes me cry. What do you think? Could this be a calculated move by their teams, or is it as genuine as it feels? The emotional weight of this moment can't be overstated. For fans who followed Dylan and Shen Yu since 2018, it's more than just a celebrity story. It's a testament to loyalty, trust, and the kind of bond that survives the pressures of fame. Imagine being in their shoes. Young stars thrust into the spotlight, scrutinized by millions, yet finding a way to hold onto a promise made in quieter days. Shen Yu's reaction, in particular, struck a chord because of its vulnerability. She didn't need to say much. Her words and that sunset photo spoke volumes. Fans interpreted it as her way of acknowledging Dylan's gesture without revealing too much, a delicate balance that only deepened the mystery. Have you ever had a moment with a friend where a single look or word said everything? That's the kind of energy Shen Yu's post carried. As the story spread, media outlets and YouTube channels like K-Dramaverse and Weibo News amplified the moment, with titles like A Promise Kept. Shen Yu's reaction to Dylan Wang leaves millions in tears, and Dylan Wang breaks down in tears. Shen Yu's unexpected reaction will melt your heart. These outlets painted a picture of a cinematic moment, with some suggesting Dylan's promise was tied to his recent success as Louis Vuitton's ambassador, a milestone Shen Yu had quietly supported behind the scenes. Others speculated it was about a personal triumph, perhaps overcoming a fear or doubt that Dylan had confided in her years ago. The lack of concrete details only fueled the fire, with fans filling in the gaps with their own emotional projections. What's your theory? What kind of promise do you think Dylan made to Shen Yu? The Daishin fandom, already a powerhouse, found new life in this moment. Fan art flooded social media, depicting Dylan and Shen Yu in everything from Meteor Garden-inspired scenes to imagined futures where they stand side by side, keeping promises under starry skies. One particularly moving piece showed Shanghai and Dao Ming-si holding hands at sunset, with the caption, "Some promises don't need words, they just need time." Fan edits on TikTok and YouTube set their old interviews to soft piano music, highlighting moments where Dylan looked at Shen Yu with unguarded affection, or where she laughed a little too hard at his jokes. It's the kind of content that makes you want to grab a tissue and rewatch Meteor Garden for the 100th time. Have you seen any of these fan creations? Which ones hit you the hardest? Yet, amidst the tears and celebration, there's a sobering reality. Dylan and Shen Yu have always been private about their personal lives, and this moment, as beautiful as it is, doesn't confirm a romance. In fact, some sources, like AI Tectonic, have pointed out that both stars have consistently described their relationship as platonic, emphasizing their strong friendship over romantic rumors. Dylan's 2022 dating rumors and Shen Yu's focus on her career suggest they may not be the real-life couple fans dream of. But does that make this moment any less powerful? For many, the answer is no. A promise kept, whether between friends, partners, or something in between, is a rare and beautiful thing in an industry where relationships often crumble under pressure. What do you think? Does it matter if their bond is romantic or not? As we reflect on this moment, it's worth asking, why does this story resonate so deeply? Is it the nostalgia of Meteor Garden, a drama that defined a generation? Is it the hope that two people can maintain a genuine connection despite fame's chaos? Or is it simply the universal pull of a promise kept? A reminder that trust and loyalty still matter? For me, it's all of the above, but I want to hear from you. What makes this moment so special to you? As Shen Yu's sunset post lingers in our minds and Dylan's words echo in our hearts, one thing is certain. Their story, whatever it is, has touched millions. And in a world that often feels cynical, that's a promise worth celebrating.